Alright, welcome back guys. Sorry about that. My video cut out there. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this in the second part. But yeah, like I was saying, met Nolan North at Comic-Con here. Great guy. I mean, everybody who came up, whatever they wanted to have signed, he would do the voice for them immediately. Without even asking, he would do the voice and tell you about. He even told me about doing the voice of Penguin and, how they wanted him to make it sound more American because, he's Cobblepot. And I always wondered, like, oh, I wonder why he's British if he's, from Gotham City. And he explained that to me. I didn't even have to ask him. So, really cool guy. Love this Poison Ivy, too. I'm not usually big into black and white statues, but I like this one. I love Poison Ivy. I love all the character models for the Arkham games. They're just perfect, as far as I'm concerned. Down here, I got this recently, actually, this Harley Quinn at an antique shop, and they wanted almost nothing for it, And again, I don't typically buy black and whites, but it was such a good price, I had to buy it. And I love this outfit, the Arkham Asylum nurse outfit. Looks great. Had to have it. That's the battle damage Batman back there, the GameStop exclusive. Got Man Bat. Gotta have a Man Bat. So, got a couple bust banks. This is the exclusive Batarang you got from pre-ordering the limited edition. So that's pretty much my Arkham stuff. I've kind of changed things around. I'm gonna expand it into this because I've been getting a lot of Arkham stuff, and I'm probably gonna put the rest in here. But for now, I don't have too much in here yet. It's the bust bank and the origins. This actually is probably my favorite Batman suit from the Arkham games. I know a lot of people aren't crazy about this game, but I really like it, and I love that suit. In fact, I think I'm going to pre-order the Prime 1 version of that here real shortly. I'm kind of moving away from Sideshow, and I'm kind of more looking towards giving my loyalty to Prime 1, because they're just top of the line. Love this version of Batgirl. In fact, I already have her on pre-order. I just made my second payment on her today. I cannot wait to get this from Prime 1 Studios. It's beautiful. And I got the Neca quarter scale Arkham Knight. I like to keep my stuff in boxes if possible, but sometimes it doesn't always work out. But this guy, I kept him in. I took his cape out, but because he needs to have his cape out. But I like this suit too. I like the Origins one a little bit better. But okay, so moving on. Here's a little. I guess there's more Arkham stuff. I just bought this recently. You probably saw my video. Great, incredible piece. I wish I'd bought this earlier. I wasn't even sure I was going to, and I had some money, and I pulled the trigger, and I bought it, and I do not regret it. This thing is amazing. He's big. He's got a great presence. The exclusive is cool. This is the exclusive part right here. Great piece. If anybody's sitting on the fence on this, just do it. This one's awesome. Here's my Adam West, Burt Ward, Hot Toys, Batman and Robin. I met Adam West a few years ago. Really tall guy for being in his 80s. He did not seem super happy about me meeting me, but that's okay. I'm sure at that point he'd already met a million nerds, and I was really fanboying out because I loved the show when I was a kid. A lot of people don't appreciate this anymore because it's from the 60s, but like I said, I grew up with the 89 Batman and the animated series, and my mom showed me her Batman, which was this Batman. So I watched this as a kid too. And when you watch this stuff as a kid, you'll appreciate it because it's great. And I love this Batman. Not my favorite, obviously, but he's great. And underappreciated nowadays by younger people. And here's my first one, my Arkham City Batman. This one's another one that people don't love typically, but definitely worth having. I really like it. I have the Arkham Knight and the Arkham Asylum Joker. I'm sorry, the Arkham Knight Batman and the Arkham Asylum Joker on pre-order from Hot Toys. They just announced that a few months ago. Must have them. God, I can't wait to have them. And they're going to go in here somewhere as well. My comics up top. These are just some of my older ones. Those are from the late 50s, early 60s. That's an original. I got this for free. I got that Killing Joke for free. Some guy was just giving his comics away. Had them locked away. He's like, here, do you want these? And I was like, sure. And then this one was in there. I was just so happy. But that's an original. This one, got that for a really good price. My first Harley Quinn. Love that. I just really love that cover for Catwoman, so I had to have that. Love Scott Schneider's Batman. Had to have that one. had to have this Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is one of my favorites, so had to have her. And then I got Scarecrow as well. That's his first more modern appearance. Love that one. And then a couple more older ones. And then here, here's where I start into my animated series stuff. This is the designer series Harley Quinn. Incredible. I wasn't even sure if I was going to buy this, and I thought, you know what, I like it. I'm going to buy it. And I'm so glad I did, because just the quality of this is incredible. If you're on the fence about this, do it, because this one's great. This one is my premiere. I made a video of this one. It's pretty good too. I really like this one too. But I've noticed after having it for a while, that the paint is not quite as perfect. You can see that kind of bleeds into the base a little bit there. So that's kind of whatever, but still like the statue. It's just not quite as good as the Harley. These are kind of the cheaper, what do you call them, femme fatale statues. Really like these though. For the price, they're great. Okay, moving on. So here, you can see I have my Batwing. Love that Batwing. It's gigantic. I knew as soon as I bought it what I was going to do with it, and I really like how I have it hanging. They're coming out with a Batcave pretty soon. Well, actually, more towards the end of the year, and I'm going to put that right there next to it with the Batmobile. You can see the light. It lights up in the front and in the back. Must have. Love this car. Really, really cool. The Batwing lights up too, but it's really hard to tell from up here. Or from down here, I'm sorry. Here's my animated series. I have pretty much all of the animated series figures. I got some vintage stuff in there too, Robin. They keep coming out with duplicates of Batman. I'm only interested in having the one, and I like the one I have, so I'm probably not going to buy any more Batmans. But they are coming out with a Batgirl for the animated series. I'm going to buy that. I love the animated series. I used to watch it every single day. I would jump in my mom's room and turn her TV on, and I would watch it. Just the music, the Danny Elfman score. Gets me every time. Makes me feel like I'm 7 years old all over again. My Zatanna. And then down here in the bottom, I've got some vintage stuff down here. My Batmobile down there is broken, but I'm still glad I have it. I like to have, at least some vintage stuff to go along with my newer stuff. But, I'm getting to the point now where I just kind of like to buy the new stuff because it's just such good quality. And I never noticed it when I was a kid, but, the vintage stuff is kind of crap, to be honest. It's just not very well made because it was cheap. Here, this is my Neca stuff. These are relatively new, but I love them. These are great. These penguins, so good. I mean, these are borderline Hot Toys quality. I mean, Neca's not screwing around anymore. I think they know they have some serious competition with Hot Toys now. And these head sculpts are just fantastic. And they're actually doing mixed media now. That's all mixed media, or most of it. Great. This is my 89 Batman. This is the first quarter scale one I had because, it's a must-have, obviously. And this is one of my new pieces. Catwoman quarter scale. Beautiful. I love the extra head sculpt with the hair sticking out. Very nice. Like there's a Shrek cat on top. This box is awesome. I'm not even going to take that out of the box. It's too cool. This one's a little newer too. This is the quarter scale Dark Knight. I'm sorry, Batman Begins. Awesome. Up here on top, eventually at the end of the year, this is where I'm gonna put my Prime ones, because like I said, I've decided to go. So I've got Batgirl, and I'm gonna do Arkham Origins, and if they do a Catwoman, she's gonna go up there too. I'm thinking about buying that Mr. Freeze that they announced at Winter Wonderfest, but that's where those are gonna go. And then here's my Dark Knight collection. This is all pretty much vintage stuff for the most part. But I just love these movies too. I'm so glad that Christopher Nolan made these and revamped Batman after Joel Schumacher basically destroyed it. And I admit, when I was a kid, I loved those movies too. I did. Even Batman and Robin, I thought it was cool. But I always knew, even as a kid, that something was wrong, and it was not quite the same. And I admit, too, that I was one of those people who thought Heath Ledger Joker was going to be not good. I was like, Heath Ledger, that guy from The Patriot, that's not going to work. How's he going to be the Joker? And prove me wrong, because I think he's fantastic. Is he my favorite? Not so much, but he's great, and there's no questioning that. And then here is where I got kind of my 60s stuff. Here's Adam West's autograph. Very, very fortunate, and I'm very happy to have that. I really want to get some more Tweeterhead. There's a Tweeterhead Catwoman and Batgirl. I'd really like to have them eventually. And I've got the quarter scale Necas. Up here, that's Bane's first appearance, Court of Owls, Anarchy, and Zaz. And then that's up here, that's Hush, Black Mask, Scarface's first appearance, and then Killer Croc first appearance. So we just really love having those. And then this is kind of just my comic section. I got a few Batfleck things. Not a huge Batfleck fan, so I probably won't buy any more. But I like to have something, at least something. And then these are all my comics. I'm thinking about putting more Hot Toys cases in there, though. And then up here, I've just got, my other interests. I love Christopher Reeve's Superman. I love Ghostbusters and Spider-Man and Indiana Jones, and Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies of all time. Assassin's Creed. I love those games back when they were good. Iron Man. I love Marvel stuff too, but if I bought everything that I'm interested in, I just would be broke, and my fiance would not be happy with me spending that much money. So I focus it on my main love, which is the Batman. And then these are all my Hot Wheels. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the whole room. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my review. Thanks for sticking around watching it. I'll probably do another one of these things again next year. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.